Hi, today we'll be learning to make this beautiful sunset painting in gouache, and the first thing that I'm going to do is mix all of my colors. So I've got like these palettes which already have some gouache colors on them, and I'm just going to mix over it. It's really easy to do that. You know that your colors at the base are just going to get activated when you add a little bit of water, so you don't really need to wash your palette each time. So just make sure that you don't use too much of contrasting colors unless you know the base color is same. Don't use a different color on top of it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to add some amount of white to all of them. So the colors that I have chosen are two blues, a yellow, scarlet, and also a purple. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with the bottom this time. So I'm going to start off with the lighter color. So I'm adding some yellow first and mixing it with water and a little bit of white. So you'd have noticed that in this, because the area that I'm covering is very less, that's the reason why I'm going with this technique. Otherwise, it's a good idea to mix all of your colors and then you go ahead with your painting. Each time that you add a different color, if you notice that it's become a little thick by staying outside in the regular moisture, just add a little bit of water. So what I've done over here is, while I was mixing the pink and the yellow, you can either merge it together without using white or just use like a dot of white and merge the colors together. It becomes super easy. So for merging, you can also do another technique, which is you use the lighter color and merge the darker and the lighter color together. Like over here with the purple, I'm going to use a little bit of the pinkish color that I have created and merge that with the purple, so that also creates a very smooth blend. And you'll have to do this a little quickly, okay? You should not leave your paints out on the paper for too long and then waste your time in washing your brush very slowly. So you can do two things. One is you get a little quicker with practice. The other is you can have another brush with you along. So in that case, you can use one for adding color, the other one for merging it together. But in general, try to practice it with a single brush, and it will really help you in the long run, and it'll help you to get a really nice technique. So my blue was looking a little light, so I've just added a little bit of black, like a dot. Okay, do not use a very dark black. Do not use gray. Don't mix your black with white in this case, because then it will completely dull your painting. So just be a little careful about that. So in this painting, we have gone from bottom to top. In a lot of my other tutorials, you have seen from top to bottom. So don't worry, just use any style. I just didn't want my brush to become stained with the dark color first and then go down, which is the reason why I did this move for ease. So now my base part of the painting has completely dried, so I'm just going to add like a silhouette of mountains on it, and let's see how it looks. The funny story behind the two different masking tapes that I have used is my washi tape, which was applied on the top and the right side of the bookmark, got over while I was putting those two down. So that's why I shifted after that to a regular masking tape or a painter's tape, which is why I'm using two different styles of it. But I think the final effect is still going to be fine. It's not going to tear my bookmark, which is why I'm happy with the way it is. I didn't want to change it while painting. So another thing is, make sure that your painting completely dries and then remove your masking tape, and remove it against the paper. If you're going to remove it towards the paper or in the same angle or straight up, it's going to tear. So be careful. You can just remove it against, and that becomes really easy, and your painting is not going to get spoiled. Your paper is not going to tear. So I love how the effect of it is. The matte finish looks so soothing for the eye. And I'm going to put like a nice ribbon later through this hole, and I'm going to use it as a bookmark. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today, and if you're going to be recreating it, don't forget to tag me on Instagram, and do follow me here on YouTube. Thank you. See you.